Bish bash bosh, it's time for a news nosh. It's me, Jules, here with Ewan on the comic book channel, your boys!
Your boys.
And today we are talking about Marvel Legacy, the one that we kind of slagged off in a previous video, actually.
Yeah, and we'll slag it off a bit again here.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. Basically, Marvel Legacy is a series of one-shots that every single one is going to be an event.
It's kind of they've got one shot coming out.
One shot.
Yeah, one shot coming out next month,
yes.
which is gonna like set up the whole thing.
Yes.
But it's kind of like a DC rebirth in the sense that they're basically doing a massive wide relaunch.
Right.
They're actually bringing everything back to the original numbering. So
yeah. So they're actually Thor is going to be Thor 700 and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which is
I'm a fan of that because basically for a while now Marvel have had this annoying habit of kind of renumbering all the stuff all the time. And a particular example I love to use is Daredevil.
Right.
And if you're trying to read Mark Waid's series on Daredevil, there are about 4 different volumes.
Okay.
And each volume begins with issue 1. So if you were looking to get into Mark Waid's Daredevil, they'd be like, which issue? What?
Which volume version 1 am I trying to get in on the ground floor? And,
so it's good that they're fixing that because
yes. It's kind of like housekeeping in a different way, really, isn't it? Because it's like instead of just going chop, restart, they're actually just going, let's just tie it all the way back into that, and it pays homage to all of the good stories that they've had in the past.
It's kind of like the DC rebirth type thing, because the whole thing with that was trying to balance the old with the new and trying to make sure that all the history is preserved, which is good.
Which I think is great because that's the reason why those comics were so successful. The fact that Thor has had 700 issues is insane.
And also that Thor series is brilliant.
Yeah, and the fact, so they're going to carry on that, and they've said in the trailer that they released recently that they're not going to kind of get rid of any of the sort of new characters. They're just going to kind of meld them into the existing universes, which I think is just great because that's basically all that comic book fans want. They want the balance of the nostalgia with something new and fresh.
Also, Captain America is going to go back to being cool again.
Oh yes, you said that he was going to be rewritten by
Mark Waid and Chris Samnee.
Yeah, they're going to denazify him.
Denazify was the word that we used. That is the correct term.
Good for him. Being a Nazi sucks.
Yeah.
In case you hadn't noticed, Secret Empire could have saved you 10 issues.
Definitely.
Right.
At least 10.
At least 10.
But so yeah, Avengers 1000 BC comes out next month.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, you got Ghost Rider like riding a woolly mammoth.
Yeah, Ghost Saddler.
Yeah,
pretty much. And then we've got like a weird like hulky looking dude.
Yes, yeah. There's loads of like classic things that they're doing there. But then the main interesting thing that Marvel did tease in regards to that issue is that they're going to bring back an iconic classic character.
Now, if it's going to be tied to the million years BC sort of storyline, then does that mean that there has to be a character that kind of exists out of time and space?
That would be interesting because they do that a lot. And there have been a few people speculating whether that means Wolverine's going to come back from the dead, even though we kind of have Old Man Logan.
Oh, I know who it's going to be.
Who?
The postman that delivers post to the Fantastic Four. That's going to be him. That's going to be him.
I've forgotten his name.
Called it right now.
What's his name?
Willie Fogfigfin.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell! Camera keeps getting full memory card.
Awful.
But I did find out what it was. It was Willie Lumpkin.
The great old Willie Lumpkin.
Yes. So maybe because it's set in the million years BC thing, we'll probably have a character coming back who doesn't have just the powers of delivering post on time.
Which is a very good power to have because my postman hasn't harnessed that yet. It must be said. But yeah, no. Tom Brevoort, when he did the video. He said that they're bringing back a big Marvel icon. Didn't actually say a specific character.
Okay.
And the big thing that's been going on for the past few years, I don't know if you know, is that the Fantastic Four have kind of been missing in action.
Yes, they cancelled their series.
Yep. And they, it's all to do with like the rights situation with Fox, and they did the same thing with X-Men. Thankfully, they're kind of going back on that now.
Okay.
But yeah, all we've really seen from the Fantastic Four in the past like few years is just they've been popping up every now and then, kind of.
So you think that they might be due for a return with this?
If Legacy is being sold in the idea that we're getting Marvel back to its core, that would be the perfect thing to do because people miss the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They're Marvel's first family, and if this is all about Legacy, why the f not?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, it makes perfect sense actually. My only thoughts is that again the wording's quite different. It doesn't mean that they're going to bring a character back from the dead.
No, it doesn't.
It could just mean a rejuvenation of that. Now, if we are going just off of the basis of setting of it being the million years BC, what about a prehistoric rejuvenated Wolverine.
That would be interesting.
Because I know you said Old Man Logan's about, but a revamped one down there.
And again, that would make sense as well, because what they're doing is they're mixing the legacy characters with these older classic ones, and it would be really interesting to actually have an X-23 series.
That'd be cool.
Laura is the new Wolverine at the moment, and that series is fantastic. And it would be interesting if they brought the two together. I would really like that.
They could refresh the whole thing as well with that, which would be quite nice. Yeah, so I mean, there are quite a few to choose from, because the thing is like my brain is really racked thinking who's actually dead and who's alive and who's been replaced and who's
been getting shields in the neck. And,
God. I mean, they're probably not going to bring her back straight away, because that would cement the failure of Secret Empire if they brought her back straight away.
And the other thing to remember as well is that the Marvel legacy isn't all kind of balloons and roses at the moment.
Yeah.
There have been some pretty big controversies accompanying it. Like I think we mentioned last week about the tagline being where every issue is an event.
Yeah.
Which, apart from sending me into a heart attack, probably doesn't do well for most of Marvel's retailers, because apparently they've been told that they have to buy like 125% more product than they normally would.
What, because of the fact that they just think that this will be a massive marketing thing for
it's
it?
Because so they've got all these new covers that are coming out with it that have got lenticular sleeves, and the homages to like classic things. Marvel turn around, okay, if you want to buy this, you're going to have to buy a set amount.
I mean, that's very sneaky on Marvel's behalf, just going like, oh, by the way, guys, we've decided that everything now is super important, so you're going to have to foot the bill for it.
And it's a shame, because this is the thing again, is that no one... They're a nice bonus, I'm not going to lie. I think some of the covers look really nice, and they have really nice kind of Easter eggs and references to classic Marvel covers. But at the end of the day, if this is going to damage retailers, it's a really shocking move on their behalf.
They already have kind of a shaky relationship with retailers at the best of times, what with the inevitable decline and kind of middling ground of comic books at the moment, with the rise of online sites that offer the exact same
Marvel
subscription
Limited
stuff. So it's kind of like, why punish the people who want to buy their comics for physical copies? Why make them and the retailers suffer as a result of that? Again, strange business practice, and it possibly is coming from a panic thing from the Secret Empire reaction,
definitely,
from the fact that
they
DC are crushing it at the moment.
They maintain that it's got nothing to do with that, but obviously we know that's completely not the case, because Captain America is going back to being normal, and even though they might say, oh yes, we totally respect what Secret Empire did and all that, but at the end of the day, did they really? But there we go. So we know that that's coming back, and that you apparently need to buy all the lenticular covers, all of them, 125% of them. You need to buy. Definitely,
that's on you. If comic books fail, it's on you.
We'll never forgive
I will not forgive you if you do not buy all of them. Let us know what you thought about it in the comment section.
Who do you think's going to return? That's the main thing I want to know.
Is it going to be Devil Dinosaur?
He's still okay, don't worry.
I've been Jules, he's been Ewan. This has been, believe it or not, a comic book news segment. It actually has been the news. And we'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.